I'm Gary Mortensen. I'm the president of the Stoller Wine Group. Yeah, we live in this amazing farm that Bill Stoller was actually born on. And it was a family farm that started in 1943. And in 2005, Bill built the world's first LEED Gold certified winery right here on this property. In 2018, we purchased from Bill's partner, Chehalem Winery. And from then, we formed the Stoller Wine Group, and we've been on a growth pattern ever since.
Hi, I'm Katie Santora. I'm the winemaker at Chehalem Winery. We have 3 estate vineyards and 3 AVAs. So Corral Creek, where the winery is at, it's in the Chehalem Mountains AVA. Stoller, which is in the Dundee Hills, and then Ridgecrest Vineyard, which is in Ribbon Ridge. All of these vineyards are very diverse. It's a cool climate, and so because of that, we really get to make these phenomenal Pinot Noirs that are delicate and nuanced, and they are very vintage specific. They really feel what happens in the vintage, but because of that, that is what is Oregon and so special about it.
In 2018, when we decided to form the Stoller Wine Group, we had 2 main brands, and that was our Stoller Family Estate brand and now the newly acquired Chehalem brand. But we also saw it as an opportunity for us to build what we wanted to call the Stoller Wine Group, which is a family of wines that really serve from different AVAs, but also different price points. And by enabling the wine group, it allowed us to create new labels, one of those being our chemistry label, which is a sub-$20 value-priced wines. We also did a joint partnership with Melissa Burr, our winemaker of 20 years, and we released a small wine called History. So we have this kind of a boutique wine there, a little cult wine, and then we have our main flagship wines, and then these tiered price point wines. So we really want to be that winery that's really, you can get almost anything you need from us. You come to one place, and so that was the strategy. Being a B Corp certified winery is really important. It does hold you to accountability on many things. You can't just talk the talk, you actually have to walk the walk, and it is an intensive process. When you think about sustainability, it's not just environmental sustainability, it's how do you treat your employees, it's how do you interact with your community. So it's really important for us to give back to our community. We are part of this community, we live in this community, and for all of us, we want to make sure that we live in a vibrant and thriving and growing community where there's opportunity for people.
I am so excited to be able to have this package available for you all. So this lot is from 2016. This vintage was one of the earliest vintages in all aspects. So earliest picking, earliest bloom date, earliest veraison. It was on a tail of a lot of warm vintages for Oregon, but not the warmest vintage, but really, really lovely wines. You have the opportunity to get a snapshot of a vintage that I think is tasting really amazing right now across the board. But not only that, but you get to have a really in-depth look at the Willamette Valley. When the Founders Barrel Auction came across our table and we really looked into it, it was everything that really our winery and really the Stoller Wine Group believes in. We find very intentional things to be a part of that we truly believe in, and one of them is community and especially health.
It's beyond comprehension to think of what some of these families are going through, and the least we can do is stand up and support it, and we would encourage everybody to do this. I mean, families are in need. Many of us are just fortunate that we're not going through that ourselves, and to imagine what that would take is almost incomprehensible. So I would encourage everybody to reach out and be supportive of such a worthwhile organization.
It's really like helping these families that really need help, and so I think that's kind of always been in my blood of being like, well, yeah, isn't that available to everyone, right? So it again just seems like a no-brainer to do something like this and support something like that.
What neighbors do is they get up and they help out. How can we help? And if this is something that we can do to help and support, we are all in on that.